is what we are going to make cauliflower cheese, okay? And this is going to go with our chicken Kiev. So we're going to do some, I think this will go really nicely with the chicken Kiev. You've made a cheese sauce before, yeah? So you all should know how to do a white sauce, but I want you to, don't make it really thick. You want to make it a nice sauce consistency. Okay, so that's one trick that you need to do, so cheese sauce. But I want you to keep some pieces of broccoli separate. So with this, what we're going to do is we're going to use this as a garnish as well. So you can use the leaves. The leaves are quite nice, we'll use them a bit later. Okay. With cauliflower cheese, you can actually boil the cauliflower as a whole piece. We're not going to do it today, but I'm going to show you how you would do that. So if you were doing it for a large amount, and you wanted it to sit like that, and you could put the sauce over it, what you do is you do like a little hole in the stem, okay, and that enables the water and the heat to go all the way through and then out, okay? So that's how you would boil a whole piece like that, and then you would coat it. It does look really nice, so if you're at home and you've got friends around, you could just do the whole thing and glaze it. It'd look lovely, okay? You've got half each, so if you just cut it in half, you're gonna just very lightly boil or steam. It's easier to boil the cauliflower. Now, anything that grows above the ground is in boiling water. Anything below, like potatoes and carrots, things into cold water. So unless you're blanching, yeah, you know what blanching is. We are going to put, I would say, pieces. We call these florets. Okay, so a similar sort of size, but make sure that they are. Some of them are going to break a bit more. But if they're going to break up, just make sure that they're all the same sort of size. And then you're going to boil them into boiling water, with some salt. If you keep some, okay, some nice big pieces. So we'll keep a nice bit. So it's like this. What we're going to do is we're going to slice this really thinly. So we are going to do that for our cauliflower cheese. So you've done it before, so that's good. Keep these bits, we'll do those at the end. To go with the chicken Kiev, you must all know what chicken Kiev is. Yeah? Yeah, so breadcrumb chicken breast with garlic butter. So we've made garlic butter before. Can you each make, between you, make a little bit of garlic bread? Garlic butter. I'm going to be like that today. My head's not. Too many pills. So you're going to put the garlic, some parsley over there, and your so lots of garlic in the butter. Yeah, softened butter, a bit of salt, pepper, because our butter is not got any salt in it. Okay, get that done this morning as well, and then we're going to put that into our chicken breast. We're also going to make a velouté sauce. So we're going to revisit our roux sauces. So we're doing a bechamel sauce, which is from our white roux, okay? A white sauce with cheese in it, and you can put a little mustard in there. I think we've got some English mustard. English mustard. Just a little. I think it enhances the flavour. We're going to do a classical recipe called chicken soup. It's a chicken with a supreme sauce. And that is a velouté based sauce, but I will show you that, and we will go over the velouté sauce. So if you can, we're going to get some.
Just butter, garlic. The garlic butter can you make in some moments? sugar, garlic, chopped garlic, and salt.
Half a packet is probably fine.
Yeah.
Half a packet is sweet.
Huh?
I'll pass it. Put it on low.
Half of the packet.
So the supreme sauce is with some supreme sauce is with shallot and onion and shallot and mushroom. So we can just do. We'll keep these ones for garnish because they're nicer. These ones we're going to chop. So these ones are going to be for our supreme sauce. Is it on the gas? Yeah. We're going to use that stock. This is the stock that we made and Buki rescued and put in the freezer, didn't we? Sometimes it breaks. Mine's broke. But the reason you do that is because if I have the bone in, I can't take this breast piece off properly. I will leave some on, okay? So we're going to use this. So taking down this to this seam and keeping your knife nice and close to the bone, okay? So just making sure that you're keeping that nice and close. Okay, and just always keep that knife next to the bone. Okay. There's a little bit here, just go through that there. Okay, and then you've got a little knuckle, just go through that knuckle. It should not be any effort at all, okay? And then we'll go to the next part, okay, so there's the backbone there. Because these chickens are very young, they're very soft, the bones, it's like cartilage. As the chicken gets older, this is really hard. Or free-range chicken is really hard. Okay, because they're only like 37 days old, roughly. Okay, so just through that little bone there. Okay, and then you've got the carcass. You've got a little piece of the neck there as well. Sometimes you get these in bags with the heart, the kidney in a little bag, and we call that giblets, and we use that for sauces mostly. If we keep these, we can roast these and we can make a stock. So we're going to take this little bone off here. Now with this bit, what we can do is just use this again for garnish. So go round the top. Pull that down. There's some cartilage there, ligaments. Now we want this to be like a little drumstick. So this bit we're going to just break. And you can use that for garnish, okay? It's quite nice. Do the other one. Now for the chicken Kiev, what we're gonna do is you've got this fillet, okay? You might have a little bit of attachment. Just go through there. Open up the fillet, okay? So you've got a fillet and the supreme. With this, so you've got that across there, okay? So going over there. Now with your knife, you're gonna go in and just slice that in there, okay, to create a pocket. Then what you're going to do is you're going to pipe your butter into here. Okay? So your garlic butter is going to go in, close it over. Okay. and you're gonna flour, egg, breadcrumb. Okay, panade. Yeah, flour, egg, breadcrumb. You will have to do this twice because you've got butter in there. You need to seal it completely. Otherwise, when you fry it, the butter comes out. So you need to do 2 coatings of flour, egg, breadcrumb. Okay. So chicken supreme with garlic butter. Open it, slice inside, make a pocket, close, put your butter in, ready. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one, again, you can take that off, do the same if you want, okay. And just tidy this one up. And then this is what we're going to do with this one is we're going to take the fillet off this time. Okay. And because if you see the way the chicken goes, it tails off, yeah? It's thinner this side. So we're going to just turn that around like that. Okay. So we're going to a little bit of, and we're going to make a roulade, okay? So a nice roll like that, and we're going to cling film. Can you pass me some cling film, please? And if I can find, I'll get the lead and we can put this in the, I was going to poach this, but I think we might sous vide. But in any case, just roll, because it looks nicer on the plate. Is going to be with our supreme sauce, so it looks nicer. If you look at a lot of the old classical recipes, they're very rough, ready, but we can make it more modern, I think. Okay, so we're going to do chicken Kiev traditionally, okay, the supreme. We can just put them in the fridge, yeah, until we need them, because they don't take very long to cook. I'll set a sous vide machine up, and these ones you can coat in crumbs, or you can in a nice glaze. We'll probably take some of this down, and we can glaze these in a the jus. It will look really nice. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so can we do our chicken first before it all gets really hot in here? So chicken first, then let's make our bechamel sauce with cheese, so our mornay sauce, and then we can start getting things together. Okay. Cooking in the duck fat, so I ordered some duck fat, and we're going to cook these slowly, and it'll be really, really nice. So the reason we do that is because the duck is going to go into oil. We want to draw out the moisture. So by drawing out the moisture, we're putting salt on now. We've got garlic, and we've got juniper, which is in here. You can have a look. You need to press it and smell juniper. Okay. Garlic and a bit of rosemary and some peppercorns. And then tomorrow, later on I'll just mix it up again. And tomorrow we'll wash it to take off the salt, and we'll cook it into in duck fat. Okay. So this is just really to get flavour and to get all of the liquid out. All right. So You can put other things, obviously. It depends on what the flavour you want at the end, as to the flavours you put in. But this is just a sort of quite a standard, you know, rosemary, garlic, juniper, a very standard sort of things that we would use for salting. Okay, and it's really important that you use a plastic container when you're curing meat. So this is curing. Curing meat or fish in plastic only. If we do it in metal, the flavour from the metal comes out. Okay, so it becomes tinny. It's not very nice. Okay, so that's what we leave this for 24 hours. So Amelia, what I'm saying is, so it's just salting this, and the reason we do that is because, and we've got some flavours in there, juniper, rosemary, garlic in there. The reason we do that is we're drawing out as much of the oil, as the liquid as possible, the moisture, because we're going to cook it in fat tomorrow. And if we have lots of moisture in the fat, then it will start to spit, and it's not good for, you know, the oven. It will be, and if we open the oven, it can spit at us and hurt us. Yeah. So we try and keep that as dry as possible, really. Okay. So tomorrow we'll wash it. You can do it without, but it's better if we do confit we cure it first. Okay. So this is a dry curing. Do you know what a wet curing is called? This is salt. So salting is dry cure. What is a wet cure? No? What's it called? Brine. Yeah, a brine. So it is a salt solution. So you would put it in. You make brine vegetables. You know, pickle for pickling, and you're drawing out some of that mixture. So partially, it tightens things up. Okay. Right, okay, so I'm going to put that in the fridge for tomorrow. So these are going to be deep fried, and we're going to put some Gruyere in them. You get a really nice flavour from this, and it's important that you don't put too much butter, just a tiny bit of butter. So 20 grams, 15 grams. Yeah, egg yolk. Ooh. Conveniently, I have a spoon. With a sieve, yeah? It needs to be nice and soft, but it needs to be nice and dry, so we don't want that over. That's why we're baking them. So some salt and pepper in that. And you must do this when it's hot, yeah? If your potato is not cooked, wrap it in foil and put it back in the oven, okay? But it must be cooked. It's okay if you have like a few lumps in there, it's fine. You can use these afterwards if you want. Something. So nice consistency. Some salt and pepper, and then is it? Yeah. Some Gruyere in there. Make them cheesy, and some seasoning, salt, pepper.
이분에서 마우스. 마우스. 통과지.
So not so many white pepper.
끝맛이 쓰다.
예. 자기 뭐 만드는 거예요?
Oh, brilliant. Okay, I'll come down. Thank you. Cheers.
그렇게 그런 거?
그렇게? I don't know.
So a little bit of pepper and some salt. And for this one, what we're going to do is we're going to shape into sausage. Okay. So I'll just show you a shape. Taking your keep going. Okay, and then you're going to put it onto a tray. All the same size, yeah? So we may not use all of them today, but you do them all. Put them on a tray with some paper and shake them like this. And then they need to go into the fridge. Okay, so we're just getting everything ready. This is for our cauliflower cheese. So all we need to do is put it into a dish under the grill with some cheese on top, okay? And that'll be ready to go with our chicken Kiev. This is to just pan fried, and then you can just, I mean, depends on how you want to garnish, but then you can take it apart and cut it into, make it more precise, maybe, up to you, okay? You've got the little ones
butter?
as well. Yeah, I just did it in butter.
종어.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was in there.
Thank you. Okay, and you've got these little bits. So for garnish, okay, these I've just poached because the chicken that we're going to use, we're going to poach as well. So it should all be, you know, in a similar way. So it's just cooked, okay, and then we'll make use these on the plate. We're going to use some edible flowers with this as well, make it really pretty, nice little light dish, okay? Now the sauce for the chicken, the velouté sauce, so what I've got the shallots and the button mushrooms cooking slowly in butter, okay? And you want to do about the same amount, so it's about, say about 20 grams of flour in there. I'm going to turn it up, so you're sort of almost toasting it slightly. So remember when we did the roux, we did it so that it was a sandy texture. Sandy. My brain is not working. Honestly, I can't think. Yeah, a sandy texture. So you cook it just a little bit longer than you would. Now, normally for velouté you would be using a white stock, but we want to use what we've got, and this is a nice stock that we use. Okay, so we will use a brown stock, but we will add cream to it, so it will make it almost like an ivory colour. Reduce this right down, okay, so you can see it's starting to get thicker. Now I'm going to add my little drumstick to that, and just and then we're just going to cook that continuously. Okay, so just cook it until the sauce gets really sticky and you get a nice glaze on there. You can keep turning it over. That'll be a little garnish, okay? Right, so that's enough. We're going to add white wine. So we're going to add a little bit more egg, a little bit more cream, which is an egg yolk, and that will give it a nice glaze and finish. And the egg yolk will emulsify the sauce. So we can emulsify with different things, with sauces with different things. We can emulsify with cold butter, with oils, with cream, and also with egg. It's an emulsification is bringing something together, okay, ingredients together. We have to be careful if we're using egg, because egg will cook and scramble, so it has to be the last thing that we do. Okay. Semi-frozen this because it works better on the machine. Okay. Okay. Got bechamel, 50 ml of bechamel. So it's exactly the same as the recipe on the book, but we're using raw chicken, not cooked chicken. 6 egg yolks, which is 90 grams. Sorry. And 200 grams of cream. And you can use whatever ramekin you can find out. Okay, so pop that in now. I'm going to just, first of all, add the bechamel. The bechamel will stabilise the mousse, okay? So if you were making if you were making a normal mousse, Yeah, you may not use the bechamel, but the bechamel stabilise and help the mousse from splitting. So there's 50 mils going in there. Denser. So what I'm going to do now is just going to add this. Just a little bit at a time. Can you add put some salt in there? So you can see now we have this lovely smooth mixture. What I'd start to see now is all of the cream coming out of it. So we've talked about emulsifying and emulsification earlier on. The egg yolk and the cream have knotted together now and emulsified. And this is where you get this lovely nice mousse. Now this mousse, instead of poaching it, we're going to put it into the oven. So we're going to cook it in water bath. So water up to here in the oven. Okay, and it just make sure that this is cooked. This is what we call a nage. N-A-G-E. So it's really just a butter emulsion, just with butter and water. You could use a light stock if you wanted to, a little bit of herb. So I just literally poach those and I'm just going to leave. Now I've cut those to the same sort of size as my chicken. Okay. Now with this one, I'm going to use some flowers. So these are chai flowers. They taste really nice. When you're using flowers, don't put things on the plate like this, yeah? Always take the leaves off, yeah? And even like this, yeah? You need to take the leaves, the petals off, yeah? But I want to use some more. These ones are okay because they're small. Yeah. It's really nice, these. And like things like this, these are so pretty. I think maybe that makes it nice.
Chicken.
Now with poached chicken, normally you would put the sauce over, but doing it this way is quite nice. But so I'm just going to put a little bit just over the chicken.
Wow.
That's a bit cold now. The sauce is a potato.
Yeah, Queen's dish.
Queen's dish. So just delicately put those on, and then your little bits of, and so you can then see that the flowers really complement the dish, and also taste nice as well. Ready to eat. And this just nice little bit of dark contrast there, just to. She white, she miss much. Yeah, take out of the fridge because it gets. You need to get it to room temperature. Right, so in here I've got reduction of shallots, white wine, and stock. Yeah. So you do, once you've reduced it down a little bit, then you add about equal quantity of stock to cream. When the Croquette crest people that do this, so you can just nice consistency. The people that do this, they like you to use it in sauces because it enhances. This looks good. Try this without. And just have a little bit of colour to that.
Well, that's big.
Small.